Alright guys, welcome to Michigan once again. We're here for the Firekeepers Casino 400, and we're going to be going racing in our beautiful number 98 Exalta Roush Fenway, Florida racing car. So let's see what we can do today as we go racing. Alright guys, if you haven't already hit that like and subscribe button, go ahead and do so. And if you want to support the channel, you can figure out some ways to do that by checking out the links in the description below. Thanks. Alright guys, Florida Racing, we are back here in the Cup Series with our Roush Fenway setup car. And we've got our team here to practice, so let's see what we can do. But we haven't had William Byron there, isn't nearly as fast. We have Martin Truex Jr. on the pole, and Kyle Busch is going to be back here in the back with us as he had to replace a transmission. So usually this is a pretty good race for the Roush Fenway cars. So let's see what we can do with that and hopefully get a good finishing result. So we are racing here. We got ourselves Mr. Rowdy in the M&Ms beside us. It's going to be interesting to see what his number 8 car looks like on track. That's going to be kind of cool. But anyways, we are racing here. Car feels like it's a little bit on the slow side. Taking off. Got ourselves 11 laps of fuel, 14 laps in the stage. So that does mean that we will have a pit stop here in stage 1. Alright, we get into a draft here. There we go. Much better. Already made up a few positions, so we're doing a pretty good job so far. We got the Kurt Busch machine currently leading, so that's nice to be able to see. Got John Hunter Nemechek up there in the 38. Can't tell if that's a Death Wish coffee machine or not. And it is Death Wish Coffee, the world's strongest coffee. Getting underneath the Joy here. We're going to be trying to get past Reagan as well in the 36. Alright, going to get a, oh wow, got a pretty hard push there from John Hunter Nemechek. He's really wanting to go places right now. Don't get too far down. Ooh. Yeah, I don't like people to the left of me there, buddy boy. Yeah, don't do that too much, alrighty? So I'm going to stuck here. There we go. I think the 36 kind of lost some traction there, I thought. Nope, actually he's doing pretty good. Oh, got the 32. Trying to come underneath us there. Oh, got a big wreck there. I think he hit the 62 car, and there we go. That's going to bring out the cautions. That will probably take out that pit stop in the first stage there. Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and not pit. That's going to leave us exactly where we were, so no one else decided to pit as well. Alrighty, so we're up to 26th currently, so still marching our way forward. And here we go. So our goal is about 22nd. That's just for the sponsor. If we can get higher, that's an even better move, because that's going to help us out next year when we try to find sponsors for this car as our own team, not necessarily coming out of the Roush Fenway shop, although we'll still have a technical alliance with them more than likely. Yeah, we've got to get ourselves a little bit higher up just to make potential sponsors a little bit more favorable towards us next season. Because the more points we have, with the few starts that we're going to have, the better our chances of getting a good sponsorship are going to be. Still got Quinn Huff in here. Hello. 00 car. I don't know. Some of those 00 cars did look really cool. If they'd actually ended up being fast and competitive, I think they would have been even better. But honestly, some of those 00 paint schemes were pretty cool, honestly. So kind of sad that none of them were ever really that competitive. Alright, we got Austin Dillon. Oh, we're in a push from Justin Haiti there in the 16. So we've kind of fallen back, haven't really gained a whole lot of speed so far. We haven't really taken a look at like what our in-depth what our current setup is that Roush gave us, so we'll have to see if there's any tweaking we can do with that. 6 laps remaining, 6 laps of fuel remaining, so that's going to be kind of tricky. Got Kyle Busch making his appearance known towards the front there. Ow! I'll say one thing about these Cup Series drivers: when they want to push, they're gonna move you. That's for sure. Let's see. Do I have any? Nope, no damage on the rear end so far. But if they keep hitting us like that, we're gonna have a dent back there. That's not gonna help our aero. A bit of a block there on Austin Dillon here. That's a little bit too much of a block on Austin Dillon there. And he misses everybody, so no caution will be coming. Currently, we just do not have any speed. I'm not totally sure where the rest of our Roush Fenway group is, but we definitely need to move forward a little bit more than we are currently. But yeah, we need to check what our settings, what our setup is on the car, pressure-wise, and everything else. Seems like we're missing a little bit of speed somehow. I'm guessing we're probably going to have a bunch of tape on this car. Probably what it's going to end up being. And I don't really need any more downforce. The car feels pretty steady overall, but I need speed. So we'll see what we find out at the stage break here. See what our fuel is. Need to watch that just in case we need to come in. That's going to be interesting too. What is everyone else's fuel going to look like as we get dangerously close to the end of this stage? Are we going to have people dropping like flies, or are they working really good on the fuel savings? That's going to be kind of interesting. As we get really close, as we're almost to 2 laps to go here. Ooh, we got somebody smoking up there. 3 laps remaining, so this will be basically their last chance to pit. Looks like it's the 43 car there is slowly burning up. Tire down or engine failure of some sort. Yep, something wrong with that car. That's going to cause a major speed bump in the back of the track. Oh, we got cars pitting. Cars are pitting. That will increase our finishing position here. I have no idea who's pitting. Quite a few cars though. That's going to jump us up to about 17th. So that's helpful. We might have to pit here as well, although we probably should have done it there. Got our warning light on with 2 laps. We're pretty close there. That's a little bit closer than I was liking. We definitely have a little bit more wear on the front right. So that's one thing we need to take a look at there. We got more cars pitting here at the end of the stage. I'm going to go ahead and try and make it all the way around. I think we should be able to make it. Coast here through turns 1 and 2. Slide on the throttle and stuff. And we'll hit it for the back stretch and then just kind of coast it home. I'm going to start stumbling here as we enter 3 and 4. Looks like a lot of people are having issues with their tires, fuel-wise. Oh boy, everybody's coming to pit road there. And we get 3rd at the stage finish. And where we get that's going to be nuts. So we got to get our car back around the pit road, which luckily is not a problem. That was crazy. Alright, so we're going to be coming to pit road, pitting, 4 tires, etc. Yeah, we had the tape on, so I'm going to take that off. Let's see, right front. That's a lot of tire pressure there. We're going to try and ease that up just a little bit. Well, yeah, we're going to ease that up a little bit. We're going to lower the tire pressure a little bit in the back. We're going to try and take a little tire pressure out of the front. We'll see what that does. Alright, so we're back up here in 24th, so hey, we got stage points, so I mean, that's how that works. Amazing strategy of when people were pitting, so that ended up being nuts there. I'm not sure what the strategy was for everybody, but that was pretty crazy overall. So we got 12 laps in the race, 11 laps of fuel. This is going to be an interesting fuel strategy race, that's what I can tell you right now. Because who in the world is going to be able to save a lap? That's going to be interesting, because right now we're going to be racing like nuts for the next few laps, and then we'll have to see who goes into fuel saving mode. Yeah, because I'm already at 10 laps. So basically when it says, when we hit the stripe and it says that we have 11, basically what that means is we have half a lap, is basically what that's saying. So it's like 10 laps and a half of fuel in the tank. So that's kind of what we're looking at. So we got to save a half and a lap to be able to get to where we need to go. Interesting. Okay. So we're getting a really good push here from Christopher Bell in the back there in the 95. We got all three Roush Fenway cars right here. Really good push from Christopher Bell there. He's really trying to get us to move up here. Thank you, sir. Definitely taking all that help that we can get. We're going to block Cal Hovick. Don't want him to get up any farther if we can help him. Right, coasting into turn 1 and 2. Caulfield's a little bit on the tighter side. Yeah, we got some serious wear there on the right front. Once again, so we're going to watch that. Yeah, we don't quite have enough speed like everyone else, so we're kind of falling back here. We got our teammates all together. Roush Fenway Brotherhood here. I'm not sure what on earth happened to Chris Buescher, but he had both of his rear tires decide that they wanted to be ice skates. Because I did not hit him hard enough to make him go around, so I don't know what that interaction was. That looked pretty weird to me. I'm not sure what went on there, but that was pretty weird, in all honesty. Alright guys, had a brief pause there as we had to put in the charging cable for the controller. Luckily everything seems to be functioning as it should. Yeah, we're getting a lot of wear on that right front tire. I'm actually getting a pretty good amount of wear on the left front tire as well. So I'm not totally sure what the whole setup scheme was on this car. Getting a nice push from our teammate Mr. Ryan Newman. Hello, sir. But yeah, definitely a lot of wear on the tires. Oh yeah, even on the right rear we're getting a pretty good amount of wear back there as well. Yeah, we just do not have the speed that everyone else has currently in where we're at in the run anyways. So let's see if we can start saving a little bit on fuel. Ah, there we go. So everybody else is pitting. We're going to stay out, because we should most certainly have enough fuel to make it to the end of the stage. So here we come. I think started us pretty far back here. There we go. 4 laps remaining, 5 laps of fuel, so we totally have enough fuel to make it to the end of the stage here. And that will put us to pit where everyone else has to pit as well. It's also going to save us a set of tires. Plus also, we also have somebody up here who we can block and make their life miserable for them. Hello there, back there. Number white 11. That's what happens when the shipping company doesn't ship you die casts. You forever plague the driver that they sponsor. Like that. Is it undeserved? Probably. Does it make me happy? Absolutely. As we got Alex Bowman getting past us. Oh wow, everybody's got some speed here. Well, we'll just go ahead and move the 11 on out of the contention. There we go. 10th is where we finish. Not too bad. Cal Busch actually gets 9th. I thought he was getting spun around there, but ends up doing pretty good. Not too bad. A little bit dirty? Absolutely. Fair play in blocking? Positively. Alright, so there we go. So with our pitting, where we did, we are all the way in the back here, but everyone else's pit strategy is going to require them to pit far in advance of us. So that's going to make things interesting. And we didn't do enough damage to the 11 car to make his life miserable, so that's unfortunate. And he's going to get past us anyways. This car handled strangely there for a second. Alright, try to grab that draft here. Alex Bowman, though, I mean, he hadn't been up there in the lead for the majority of the race, so I mean, pretty good job by him there to be able to get up there. I think he got a stage win out of it, honestly, so good job for him and his crew. Oh, there we go. There's the draft. I was thinking, it's like I'm not feeling anything through the controller, but yeah, now I'm seeing that it is on, so interesting. Alrighty, so we're going to be watching our strategy here very closely. 10 laps remaining on the fuel counter. We're going to get a ginormous push from the 11 car there. That's going to send us up pretty far. We're going to get the 9 car straightened back out. And send the 11 car into the wall. Oh, he's going to have to hit the wall again. Sweet. So that'll send him pretty far back, and he should not be able to recover from that. Hallelujah. And that will change up the championship standings for sure, which is our intent. So let's see. We got ourselves 32 laps into the race. So that puts us at about 18 laps that must be completed. We got 8 laps of fuel currently. So we should end up with about half a lap of fuel left in the tank at the end of the race is my best estimation currently on where we're at on fuel strategy. So let's see how that works. But that's my best estimate at the moment. And there we go. We got ourselves a caution. Who caused the caution? I don't know. Somebody did that. Ryan Newman up in the top 10. Hallelujah. Alrighty, what are we going to do here? Well, we're going to go ahead and pit just a little bit of fuel. We're going to skip the tires. Well, yeah, we're going to go ahead and skip tires, just take a little bit of fuel and do that. That's going to gain us 20 plus positions. Nice. Okay, so let's see where we end up now. We got Denny Hamlin up here. How did he do that? He did about the same thing we did, so that's how. Yeah, but we definitely didn't need to take tires quite yet, is what my thought was. So that's going to leave us with a little bit of fuel and a tire stop, unless we get a caution, which means we'll probably just take a fuel stop if we get a caution. So we'll see how that goes. Watch that tire wear though, because we might have to take right sides depending on how far down the tire wear gets once we come to whether it's a green flag pit stop or caution pit stop. So we'll have to watch that out. Watch for that. And got the two cars, Nascar. Kyle Busch going on by as we're getting sucked into the vortex here. Yeah, Kyle wants to turn left by itself here. Ooh. There we go, getting some help from the 48 car. I'm interested to see what car he drives for the 500, whenever they decide to announce it. Ooh, he tried to spin us out there. Ooh, a big hit from the 48. No, don't spin me. No! Well, there we go. More damage to Newman there. And there's a caution. Not sure which one that is, but we do have it. And we'll go ahead and pit here. Make sure we have ourselves all fuel that we need. Go ahead and take the right side tires. Everyone else is designing the pit as well, as they're all seeing that come down. And we got quite a mix-up of where everybody is. But yeah, Ryan Newman caught me there. That sent me into the infield, and I was trying to hit the brakes so I didn't come back up and hit him. But ended up doing it anyway, so... that's a bit of a bummer there. Alright, so we got right side tires here. We got ourselves fuel. So make it all the way to the end, we just gotta make it all the way to the end. Let's just have to get some speed here too. We haven't had that much speed, unfortunately. It really hasn't been that good of a car overall. Because usually where we'd have a really good amount of speed through the turns, but just the car's not gaining that much speed. I think it's really because it's just wearing down that right front, unfortunately, so that's causing a bit of an issue. But yeah, we just haven't had that speed I was looking for today, so yeah, we're all clogged up in the back here. Ryan Newman's actually up there in about third. Let's see. We just can't move. Actually, nothing's moving around here. Yeah, even the top isn't really moving that much. Try and dive bomb the corners and see if we can make some moves that way. We got Kevin Harvick. Oh, Kevin Harvick flipping into the air. Contact with the 24 car. Amazingly no caution. Huge amount of damage on that 4 car, that's for sure. So we're just trying to get up to 22nd at least here. Guys, cars randomly spinning out and stuff. Got Chase Elliott leading the race. Good night. How did that happen? Definitely some randomness going on right about now. Trying to get this draft again here. Got the 8 car coming up pretty fast. Not sure where he's gaining all his speed from. But yeah, we're just stuck in the back for whatever reason. I'm not totally sure why. Just there's no speed coming to us. Yeah, the 8 car has all the speed in the world somehow. Weird. I know with the rate 8's getting so much speed, he's running the top, running the Lawson Riddick line there, so that's helping him out. And look at that, he's doing a pretty good job at it too. Oh, pit stops, hallelujah. Alright, that's going to gain us spots as those cars hit pit road, so who doesn't have enough fuel? I have enough fuel to make it all the way. So who doesn't? Who doesn't have enough fuel? This is going to be interesting, man. We just don't want to wreck. Please, don't wreck. That'll mess up everything, that's for sure. Give us a caution and put us in overtime. We do not want that to happen right now, as we have cars that are pitting. Ooh, yep, more cars coming to pit road. Ooh, boy. Alright, that's another batch of cars right there. That's going to put me up to 14th. Okay, so what do we have going on with the rest of the cars as we're about to come to 1 lap to go? That's going to be the question. We're finally going to get past Chad Fickham there. Oh, there you car finally slowed down for whatever reason. Must be going to pit road next time by. And the Denny Hamlin's still going past. We got some tire warning lights on, but that shouldn't be that much of an issue. Yep, that won't be that much of an issue. Nobody came that time. So how many people will have to come down at the last lap to pit? That's going to be the interesting question. It's going to be interesting. How many people are going to pit this time by? Looks like Denny Hamlin's going to be sailing on through. Looks like we do have a batch of cars coming to pit road, though. Actually not. Okay, everyone's going to go right on by. So 14th or 15th is where we're going to finish. Rather surprising, actually. But we'll take 13th after whatever you want to call that race, but fuel strategy, yeah, fuel strategy mayhem, I guess. I'm not totally sure what to call it, but that's just, my brain's kind of tired after that one, honestly. That one boggled my mind, honestly. No speed, and that was wacky pit strategy. Woo! Well, I'll take 13th, though. That's a much better position than I was going to get. Oh boy. Well, after that absolutely insane race, Let's take a look at what we got. So we got Ryan Newman in 18th, so good job by him. We also got Chris Buescher, a fellow teammate, in 8th, so not a bad spread overall for the Roush Fenway guys. Got a pretty good finishing position overall for all of us. Wacky strategy though. I mean, Denny Hamlin still able to win the race somehow. Alex Bowman able to get a stage win. And Kyle Busch went from all the way in the back to 7th. So, I mean, great job by all of those guys. Just that was a wacky race, that's for sure. So, there we go. Got ourselves a pretty good amount of payout there. So, pretty good. We'll definitely take that. And currently sitting 25th overall in the Cup Series standings, so not too bad. Would like to be a little bit higher up, but we'll have to keep working on that. As you see there, Ryan Newman able to have a win and 7 playoff points, and currently it looks like Chris Buescher is about 20th and no playoff points or a win. So we're going to have to see if we can help him out at the Super Speedways and hopefully get him into the playoffs. We're going to have to see how that goes. Yeah, taking a look here, fastest lap by Kurt Busch. He definitely had a pretty competitive race the entire time. Had the most laps led there, so as I said, most competitive. Good job by him. Kyle Busch on the move from 40th to 7th. As I said, a great day for him there in the 18 M&Ms. And tough break, Kevin Harvick from 9th to 39th. So that's a pretty bad break there for him, that's for sure. Alrighty guys, so what we got up next in the truck series is Iowa, the Iowa race, and I believe Xfinity is at Iowa as well. So 2 races at Iowa, that is up next for both the truck series and Xfinity. Like Iowa, always one of my favorite tracks to race at, so that's going to be fun. So hopefully guys, we'll see you guys here next time for those, and make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Thanks for watching. Thank you for watching the Florida Racing Saga in both NASCAR and F1, and we'll see you guys here next time with another video. Bye-bye.